Hi, welcome back to Open Hand Farm. We picked up our Azure order today. So right here you can see we have flour. And this is the same flour that I always like to get. They were out of it last month, so I didn't get any. So I went ahead and ordered two 50-pound bags this month. And I really needed that because my daughter-in-law has been making bagels for a local coffee shop and using this flour as well. So now we're good to go. I have a little box here. Let's see what we got. I know I've mentioned it before, but I'm going to say it again. I love the fact that they use old boxes, like used boxes, to just fold up special ways and whatever to fit, instead of buying brand new boxes that are just going to be gotten rid of. So I love that about Azure. In here we have some organic Southern style hash browns. I wanted to try a bag of these and see how they are, because when I buy them at the store, they have like brown and green pieces in them. Not good. And I kind of have to dig those out. So I wanted to see how these are in comparison to the store brands. So I got one bag of those. I got some frozen blueberries. I got 3 bags of those. I like to thaw those out and put them in my overnight oats or put them in my sourdough waffles. They're so good. And if you follow me, you know that I like to get the sprouted bagels that are flavored with everything bagel on them. And last month I tried some raisin cinnamon as well as some plain wheat. They were both sprouted as well, and they were good. I had to buy more of the everything bagels because I just like them better. So I only bought 3 of these though, because I have a few more of the other bags in the freezer and I didn't want them to get freezer burn. So there's 3 of those. And that's all that's in this box. This box is really heavy. There's always a really heavy big box that I can't remember what's in it. And this is it today. Okay. Last month I bought a 10-pound bag of onions, and we have used a lot of those. But I just wanted to go ahead and order another 10 pounds because they were so nice that I wanted to get another bag to add to my onions in my larder so that we don't run out too soon. So we've got 10 pounds of sweet onions. I got 1 bag of the carob covered almonds that I really like as a snack. Now, I do not personally eat like processed white sugar, so I either use honey or maple syrup, but sometimes I use coconut sugar. And I have bought coconut sugar from the store, and it's really big granules, and it usually leaves brown dots in whatever I'm cooking. I ordered coconut sugar from Azure 1 month, and I love it. It's more like a powdered sugar. It's real fine, and it's really good. And it's less expensive, and it's organic, so it's a win. So I went ahead and ordered another bag of this, and what I do is, because it's wrapped in paper, it's sometimes got some clumps in it, so I just sift it into a gallon-sized jar and keep it in that instead of in the bag. I haven't had any of this in a long time. This is kefir. And this flavor is delicious. It's a peach kefir, and it is really good. Another probiotic that I like to get from Azure is the Nancy Probiotic Garlic and Herb Cream Cheese. It's really, really good. And I make sourdough crackers that I put it on. So yummy. I haven't had any in a while, but I thought with the holidays coming up, I might want something as a spread on a cracker for a party or something. I got another bottle of avocado oil. I try to order that every so often just to put on the larder shelf so that I have it on hand. And this is some peanut butter that I love using. It's CB's nuts, and the texture of the peanut butter is called crunchy. It's the perfect mix between creamy and crunchy. It's really good. So I got a couple of those to put on my pantry shelf. And I ordered more of the honey that I tried last month. I really liked it. It's the berry wildflower honey, and it's raw. And I have some cranberries that I bought last month that I want to ferment in honey. So I went ahead and bought another jar. I got a couple extra things. A mason jar pump. So it's the lid and the pump to put on a mason jar to make it a pump spout. And it has a little seal in there to keep it from dripping. And I'm really excited about this. I've had some before that are metal and they get kind of corroded and kind of change colors. So I'm excited to see how this one works. And then another mason jar cover. So this is a mason jar flip cap. So if you do sauerkraut or pickles or something like that, and you don't want to always take the jar off, it opens up so that all you have to do is reach through the hole and get what you need. And I was actually thinking this would be great for jellies and jams because I put a lot of jellies and jams out for ladies' coffee day and stuff like that, community dinners. And I always have to leave the lid sitting there with the name on it so they know, well, I could just put a piece of tape on here, put the name on it, and that way they just open it up, get what they need, and close it up again instead of laying the lids around and they get lost and pushed aside and then they don't know what flavor it is. I thought this would be great. So I was going to try one and then get more next time if I really like it. And this is for a regular mouth mason jar. Now, I know it's December, but I was thinking about gardening the other day. As I was looking for the things that I needed on the Azure website, I saw seeds and I'm like, they already have seeds? That's amazing. And I had a list of seeds that I needed to replace this coming spring. And sometimes if I wait until spring, I can't get them. So I went ahead and ordered some seeds so that I would have them on hand. So let me tell you what I have here. I have some Bloomsdale long-standing spinach, some Hale's Best jumbo muskmelon seeds, some Honey Boat delicata squash. I have read a lot of people saying this is the best squash. It is so good. So I decided to try it this year. January is coming, and that's when I plant my onion seeds. I got some Walla Walla onions, which I'm excited about. My goal this year is to have really big onions. I'm going to work hard to do everything I need to do to have big onions when it comes to harvest time. I got some Emily basil, which I usually have on hand, and I don't right now. I got some slow bolting cilantro. I'm gonna plant some of this in my greenhouse as soon as it's done because I like having it on hand year round. And this is some early moonbeam watermelon seeds. It is a yellow watermelon and they mature earlier than most watermelons. This is Marvel of Four Seasons lettuce. So it is slow to bolt. It's great through a freeze. It just like does well no matter the season. So I thought we would try those this time around. And then a Copenhagen market cabbage. I wanted to try this variety and see how it does. So that's what I have today. I'm really excited about all of this, the new items I'm trying, and the seeds and the old items that I know are tried and true. If you haven't signed up for Azure Standard, go for it. Just go to azurestandard.com and make an order. They'll tell you where the nearest drop is for you to go pick it up. There's no joining fee, and if I were to have this all shipped to my home, the shipping charges would be astronomical. I mean, 100 pounds of flour, you guys. I can't afford those shipping prices. For this, it's so much cheaper. I will put right here how much the shipping was for all of this for me. Thanks a lot for coming along, and until next time, blessings on you and yours.